Ceago wines are known for its green value and are created through eco-friendly processes using environmentally friendly materials such as biodynamic grapes. However, consumers are not buying sufficient eco wine because of the lack of understanding of the health benefits that eco wine produces. Hence, to improve the perception of eco wine to wine consumers, we have come up with a marketing plan which involves the wine country and spa resort, various distribution channels, as well as online marketing. Only with improved perceptions of eco wine, consumers can then gain acceptance of eco wine and thus willingness to pay for its higher value. Before going to the different activities that we will be implementing, here are the various stakeholders involved and their objectives. Firstly, it will be Ceago. As a company who is well known for its green processes, Ceago aims to get their wine consumers to be more receptive and accepting towards eco wine by helping them towards understanding the benefits of organic and biodynamic in their products and processes. Next will be channel partners. These partners will only purchase eco wine from Ceago if they are confident of reaping profits from the eco wine sales. Hence, there must be sufficient demand for eco wine. And these channel partners include distributors, retailers, and restaurants. As for wine and consumers, these consumers value good quality wine and they have to be convinced that biodynamic grapes produces better quality wine before they are willing to pay the higher price for it. Lastly, for eco-label partners, these partners attain revenue by certifying companies who adhere to their eco-friendly requirements. If consumers understand the benefits of eco-labels, more companies will want to gain certification and thereby increasing the partners' profits. The first plan that we propose will be tapping on the new high-end country spa and resort project, which is already approved by the supervisors and are ongoing. Making use of this 5-year expansion project, we will introduce 3 significant activities that will be part of the resort's offerings. These activities target on the consumers who are interested to know more about eco wine production and consumers who come purely for leisure purposes. This group of people are known as the tourists. The first activity of the plan will be the daily wine tasting event. Ceago Resort will introduce 1 wine tasting session on each day of the weekends, where most visitors will be visiting the resort. We do not aim to conduct many wine tasting sessions as it may result in a waste of resources, especially when there is a lack of wine tasters and the nature of wine does not allow it to be open for too long. Wines provided for tasting includes the more premium wines, such as the super premium wine and the ultra premium wine, since they are more potential buyers. Such an activity will allow visitors to make comparisons between the normal wine and the eco wine. Furthermore, it gathers wine consumers to share their opinions and insights about eco wine and realize the better quality eco wine can offer. Given Ceago's attractive location and that the tasting room is located near the resorts, they will be able to implement wine tasting attraction which will help to promote eco wine to the vast number of tourists. Tourists will then be able to taste the difference between eco wine and normal wine and increase their acceptability and interest towards eco wine. The second activity to be introduced will be the vineyard tour. Ceago will train staff to bring tourists around their vineyard and educate them about their environmentally friendly processes. A better understanding about the procedures can help customers to gain acceptance towards it. Since the processes to produce eco wine are located in the same region in Ceago's beautiful vineyard, they should make use of this resource and conduct vineyard tours to promote eco wine. This will educate consumers as they can witness the environmentally friendly processes in the making of eco wine. The third activity to be implemented within the wine country spa and resort will be to tap on other recreational features of the resort. Place eco wine as a complement in their restaurants and spa will also increase the awareness of eco wine to the public. In the midst of concentrating our efforts into the high-end country spa and resort project, we propose to also tackle the issue via our channel partners, such as our retailers, which include supermarkets. We propose that they give out free samples of eco wine in mini bottles for a year after the opening of the resort. This will only happen when consumers purchase normal wine from them, as it reflects a higher chance of them purchasing our eco wine compared to shoppers who do not purchase wine at all. This will cushion Ceago's cost of providing free wine as the target segment is now smaller. We will supply the eco wine on a consignment basis to these supermarkets. In addition, Ceago should also hire promotional staff to station at these retail stores to promote eco wine to the walk-in customers. All these methods aim to target local consumers. Since the goal of channel partners are to make sufficient profits, they can do so by increasing the variety of products that they offer, i.e., carry eco wine, which will then result in the ability to cater to more consumers, especially the environmentally conscious consumers. By just adding eco wine onto their menu or shelves, they can potentially increase their customer base. With regards to promoting eco-wine in the vast internet world, we aim to tap on social media platforms such as Facebook and Twitter to educate consumers about eco-wine and its processes. These platforms have sufficient and adequate information such as interesting facts about eco-wine to get the internet users interested in, and to be aware of eco-wine and its benefits. Since companies are always searching for cheaper modes of communication to their customers, it makes social media platforms a good choice. These platforms are widely accessible and incurs very low maintenance costs, making it easily sustainable. Through this, Ceago will be able to reach out to a wider community, be it locally or internationally, and thus increase their online sales. We will now move on to the sales target of our proposal. Currently, the breakdown of Ceago's proportion of sales are as such. 50% of the cases are sold through the tasting room, which will be located in a resort. 45% of the cases through channel partners, and lastly, 5% through online sales. However, after our proposals, we have come up with a revised proportion of sales. We predict that the proportion of sales generated from the resort will be increased to 60%. It is also found that 37.9% of the respondents indicated that they would like to learn more about biodynamic wine through wine tasting and the vineyard tour. By implementing these activities as part of our resort's offerings, we are confident that the proportion of the targeted sales generated from the resort will increase to 60%. Now that Ceago is free to ship wine to consumers anywhere in the US, we feel that the online market is a promising new unrestricted venue where online sales will definitely increase when coupled with our online promotional efforts. Hence, this explains the predicted increase in the proportion of online sales from 5 to 10%. Since we are targeting more on the resort and online sales, the sales from channel partners are likely to decrease in proportion. Our targeted total sales will be 10,000 cases for the next year. Although Ceago's maximum capacity is 20,000 cases per year, they have only been producing about 8,000 cases per year due to the lack of demand as well as the legal restriction that prevents them from selling in the US. Now that the promotional efforts have been put in to increase the awareness of eco-wine and the restrictions have been lifted, we target to sell a total of 10,000 cases in the next year. Moving on to the last segment of our video, we'll now touch on the allocation of our investments. Firstly, it will be the resort project. The average price of ultra premium and super premium wine is $14 each, and assuming that the salary per month for a tour guide is $1,000, the total cost incurred for this project will be $13,344. A bottle of 750 ml wine can contain up to 5 glasses of wine, and the cost of manufacturing small bottles will be 70 cents. Hence, the cost of each mini bottle of wine would thus be $2.10. We also assume that there is an average of 40 buyers of wine per day. The total cost incurred for promotion via the channel partners would thus be $30,660. As for online marketing, it requires low cost of maintenance as the cost involved would only be the employee that is manning the social media platforms. Hence, the total cost of online marketing would be about $14,400 per year. After adding all three sub-costs up, we have a total cost of $58,404. In conclusion, we are confident that the cost of these projects will be small relative to the profits they will bring about. By adopting the above strategies, Ceago will be on its way to improve customers' perception of organic and biodynamic wine, and thus allow them to be sustainable in the business sense as well as the profits earned. The biodynamic route shall be the route taken by Ceago and remembered by all in the industry.